Saving your PLR sales page is a really simple but super important process. After you make any edits to the page, it's imperative and essential that you actually save your work. That way, all the changes you made, like adding your name, putting in your payment link, adding in the disclaimers at the bottom, making it with your voice, maybe adding images, all that kind of stuff, is all for nothing. So do make sure that you go in here and save it. So you can just go up here and you can choose File, Save As, and make sure when you save it, it's going to give you an option that says Save As Type. This is very, very important. It's going to say Save As Type X HTML files. You want to save it just for simplicity later on. Save As Type all files, and then that way it's going to save it in the HTML format or .htm that you gave it to, that you created it as. And so that's what I would do. So what I always do is I always change the name. If I edit the index file, I will always change the name, even if it's to something like index-2, for example. And that way I know which one is my latest version, and I also am maintaining the original version so that I can actually go in there and always have a clean backup. If I mess everything up, if for some reason when I save it doesn't save right, I've got a clean slate that I can go back to. And so that would be up to you what you want to name the file, and then go to Save, and that's going to go ahead and save that file. And then in your folder you're going to find it, like here's index-2, and then we can actually open with Internet Explorer or Firefox, your favorite browser, whichever one. And we can scroll on down here. Notice it now says important in this honest sales letter. So kind of maintain the changes. There's your name. Scroll all the way to the bottom here. Make sure the add to cart buttons are working. That's important, super important part of checking your work. Make sure the add to cart buttons are working. Privacy policy, make sure those links work. Like that should pop open in a new window. Remember that we did just use like a basic template, so make sure that's all working. Your name's there. Just double check everything because once this part's done, you're ready to actually upload it up into the internet.